Okay, so last week we left off. You guys appeared in a strange place with no idea how you got there. Our friendly neighborhood monk was almost taken down by a strange rock monster. You found your way. You found your way to a village where you got some questions answered, kind of. And then they sent you to an old grumpy psychic man who gave you instructions on getting his book back so that you guys could go back to your real worlds. And that is where we'll pick up today.
Did he give us instructions on where he thinks the people are?
I don't remember what I said last week, but I think it was like northwest or something.
I watched the episode 6 times. I think I remember.
All right, where was it? What did he say?
Well, he only showed us a picture in our heads of where it was, and it was like quite a while away.
Yeah, okay. So with the picture also came a direction about northwest.
Okay, well, the first thing I would like to do is get out of this guy's house and go take a short rest. Or a long rest, actually. Because I'm still pretty low.
We all need a good night's rest.
So, should we try and find somewhere in the forest to camp out?
Well, how far are we from that town?
I think we're a couple hours, aren't we?
Because if we're far away from the town, then yeah, we'll just camp out. But if we're relatively close, I would say head back to town.
It took you guys a couple hours to get here. So you're not that far away.
Was it too great of a detour to deviate towards the town?
The town is like northeast by north, and the thing you're trying to get to is like northwest.
Town is northeast, and we gotta go northwest?
Yeah, the town's like northeast by north, so it's like kind of like in between northeast and north in the direction scale, and the thing you're trying to get to is northwest.
I would say it's not. Yeah, we can camp out in the woods. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
So we'll take which watches?
I need a full night's rest.
I need a full night's rest, but I'm probably the healthiest out of all of you, so I can take the first short watch.
I only need 4 hours to get this ability. So I don't know if we can get it tonight or if we have to wait.
I need 4 hours to rest, but if someone else can watch for 4 hours while me and Graven are up, I can train him. We can stay here a couple extra hours if you two magic people need more sleep.
Yeah,
I mean, if we want to split it up like that, then yeah, we could, instead of taking 8-hour stop, we could do like a 10-hour stop.
This is the last time we're gonna have to do this because me and Graven's gonna be done after tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
So why don't you do 2, I'll do 2.
Okay.
And me and Graven will take 4.
Yeah.
Together.
Okay.
Alright, so roll me watches in the order that you do them.
Right. Perception.
I guess.
Gonna be one of them nights.
I just actually went over to the screen. I don't know if I feel comfortable camping in these woods.
Oh God.
I mean, Graven.
Oh.
I think it's just you two.
Yeah.
Ever the source of amusement when it comes to this crap.
Hey, if we can get the bad ones out now.
It just means we die in our sleep.
That's right.
Only on my watch.
I think Rowan's busy talking to her inner demon.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so, Nothing actually of any real note happens on any of your guys' watches. The night goes by uneventfully, and the sun doesn't come up as what you think day is supposed to come around.
And Graven now knows how to catch arrows or missiles.
Yay!
Yep, so you do that at 1d8 plus dex plus half your level.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna write that down.
It's not as good as your friends, but it is pretty decent.
You also can't throw things back at people. But, you know.
Correct.
But you know, that's only happened to me like once so far.
So you said 1d8 plus dex plus something?
Half your level.
Half my level, okay.
So you said the sun never came up.
The sun never came up.
Was the sun up yesterday?
It was not.
Oh wait, we have those crystals. Yeah, that's right. There's no sun here.
It is still a little off-putting, as you would expect the sun to rise.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like the Underdark, but worse.
It's like half our time without having light. I think it's okay. Just gotta keep a closer eye out.
They updated the character sheet.
They did.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
So I just get it. So I guess hitting this long rest button will reset everything.
Yeah, which is
Yep.
exactly what I did before starting, and I totally regretted it. I was like, well, alright, everything's at full.
Nice.
Now we have to take a long rest.
Exactly.
All right, so as you guys are coming to the end of your long rest, a lot of you are awake. You're attempting to wake up and get used to this strange, ever-present darkness, which is a little more darker and slightly more prevalent than what you remember from the Underdark. You guys hear some noises off in the bushes.
What kind of noise is it?
It sounds like something is attempting to push their way through the bushes.
Who wants to go look?
I'm on it.
I take out my bow.
We're gonna run up to the bush.
All right, you walk up to the bush. Roll me perception.
Perception. 13.
You're not trying to be exceedingly stealthy, but let's see if you see him anyways. No, just a number of my dice. They are not being stealthy at all. You see some dark figures moving about 40 feet in front of you.
And they're trying to push through the bush towards us.
They're just kind of like moving in general. Let's see if they see you. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I said I ran up to the bush, so
All right,
probably
that's fine.
not.
No, they notice you, no problem. They kind of turn their heads and look at you for a moment.
Are they humanoid?
Not at all.
I get ready to punch one.
Probably there. You're there. You're probably here.
Right into it, huh?
So 40 feet. Let's turn off that music. All right. Yep, there we go.
Wait, Yenian's the one that got investigated, and I'm the closest to them?
Nope, I got that backwards again.
I was investigating
I was
from the
just
other
like,
side
oh
of the
no, we're getting ambushed!
Oh. All right, you see a few things off in the distance. What do you plan on doing?
I mean, I'm gonna run at them.
All right, roll me initiative.
Jeez.
Can't really expect a whole lot else from Yenian.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh my dice.
Well.
Second one of the night, ladies and gents, belongs to me.
Oh wow.
This
On the one hand, it sucks that you're rolling these ones, but on the other hand, it's nice to see that I'm not the one rolling the ones tonight.
It's true. Usually Elysium's the one doing it.
I know.
This is
only person in the party said not roll below 10 yet.
Don't jinx yourself.
I don't think this is the meaning of I'm number one.
The memes.
Who wants to bet that these things are actually really nice and I'm about to start a fight with something we didn't need to?
You never know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, that's not necessarily the way Graven would have approached the situation, but sure.
I need some light. There we go. All right, let's add these things to the turn order. They also did not roll very good.
Guess who's going first?
Not you, actually.
Damn it. I meant to say second.
I meant to go last. Yeah, that was it. Master plan.
I mean, yeah, they're not grouped up enough for you right now to throw anything at them, so you need to go last.
They got a group around you, and that can hit you.
5 and a 9.
You know, and like another level, you can start doing that. You can start doing that, and I'd basically be fine.
Alright, this boy goes first.
Are you talking?
Runs right up to you. And you need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Early 27.
Alright. You easily knock back this being as it attempts to engulf you in its strange, inky flesh.
I think I'm okay to punch them now. They made the first hostile move. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Okay. That is a hit.
Second hit.
Fire. That is also a hit.
And I'll blow a key point. Which I need to test this. Does not take one away. Okay. I thought it would take one away.
It's only
That is
using
also a
the
hit. And that is not a hit.
Damn. Alright, so total of 14, 16, 30. Be 42 damage.
Yeah, I need to do my math because reasons. I need to do my own math.
Also, I don't have music, so I'm gonna reload real quick.
That is a good idea because there's music. Then it was 14. Okay, and then the rest of them go. He is going to. Yep. Appear right in front of you. Appear over here. Appear right there. And he is just going to wobble his way over. I'm going to need Yenian to make me a dexterity saving throw when it gets back. And
But I actually realized it wasn't. I reloaded like 3 times before I realized it wasn't the sheet. It was that I turned it down last week.
Nice.
all the way to 0.
Nice.
21.
Alright. Yeah, you good.
Oh, just throwing it out there because I forgot. The guy in front of me that I hit with those 2 extra hits, he can't take reactions this turn.
Okay. Alright, so 2 shadow bolts come out of nothingness and smack Graven in the side for 14 points of damage on the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Two of them hit you. 20 points of damage on the second one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to 20, so that's 24.
And then the one at Rowan misses, or no hits. Sorry, that's backwards again. For 8, 11, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Graven.
I'm going to step back towards here, and I'm going to shoot at this one.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately. So this one is going to go again and lash out at Yenian 3 times to his high AC, so none of those hit. Rowan.
All right. I'm going to engage this one here, and I'm going to use my flaming blade. Pull that up.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Dang it. Hey!
This one will go again, and fling a shadow bolt at Kerveius, and that is a hit. For 20 points of damage. Kerveius.
Alright, I am going to target right there
Okay.
and do fireball.
Fireball.
Oops, that's fine.
All right. So which ones get hit?
It's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the bad guys and Yenian.
Dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw, DC.
Literally
One
friendly,
of the times they tried to grapple me instead.
literally friendly fire.
All right. Your DC is
34.
17. 30. 2 of them make it. 2 of them fail. Or 3 of them fail. So
17 points of damage for success, 34 for failure.
4.
Thank you.
And
I was worried I might not die this fight.
All right.
and
This
I'm
one
going to-
is dead. He just kind of bubbles up in a little bit of fiery flame. This one takes 17. 34. And then this boyo goes. He's dead. So Yenian.
Moving to here.
I
Okay.
just want to do something really quick. 2 times monk level.
No, I'm gonna take a potion instead. So I'm gonna punch the guy next to me.
Yep.
And punch him again.
Puppers.
Is he still alive?
The guy next to you? Yeah, he hasn't been hit yet. Except
Okay,
for the fire.
I want to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
or be stuck.
saving throw. Yeah, he passes.
Okay. And bonus action, I'm gonna. Oh no! Wait. No, yeah, I can use that. I'm gonna take a potion. I thought my key was gonna take my bonus action, but it didn't. It doesn't say I have any graders. Advanced is 2d8.
I really should write down my level of healing in these games.
All right. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay. This boy goes ahead and attacks Rowan 3 times.
Oh.
For just a single hit.
Woohoo!
Doing bad damage roll. 10 points of damage.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah, those things don't
Ow.
mess around.
Hey,
No,
at least
they
your sorcerer
don't.
didn't hit you with a fireball.
Alright, this one decides to attack.
You're the
We're gonna have
agile
words
one.
after this one, Kerveius.
Shadow
What?
bolts? That's a hit.
Why me? I'm the squishiest.
For 10, 14, 17 points of damage.
I have that.
Okay.
That's 17 divided by 2.
8.
8, yeah,
Graven.
that. God. I can't run anywhere.
Hide behind Kerveius.
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as how they can catch up to me, well, and then I'm gonna shoot at the one near Rowan.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually sharpshoot it. So minus, what was it? -5 to the roll?
-5 to damage.
Minus,
-5 to hit.
yeah,
plus
-5
10 to
plus 10.
damage.
Okay. So you just gotta manually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a miss.
Yeah.
And then this one goes. Yenian, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 16.
That is unfortunately a miss. So this guy glomps on top of you, doing. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's not a great damage roll either. 12 points of psychic damage.
Well,
Rowan.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit him with my flaming blade again.
Flaming
God.
blade. No, that's definitely a miss.
Definitely a miss. Alright,
Then what you gonna do?
well, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on me, but I'm gonna try and run away a little bit.
Okay, that is a hit.
I'm running over to Kerveius.
10 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
This one throws a shadow bullet at you, Kerveius, for a hit. 10. 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Kerveius.
Alright. Scorching Ray, 3rd level, quicken it, Scorching Ray again.
Okay.
So everyone sets 4 bolts each, so each bad guy gets 2. And we'll go left to right.
Okay. That is a hit.
Why does it keep asking me?
That is a hit. 9. And this guy just is incinerated and falls to the ground. Or droops to the ground, really. That is also a hit. 28 is the second one, so that is also a hit. And that guy also gets incinerated, glooping to the ground. That is a hit. That is a miss.
Okay, and then the last one gets 2 blasts.
That is a hit. Yenian, you take half damage from this.
I was still waiting for that.
Oh, actually, that guy also gloops to the ground in a pile of goo. Yenian, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay, so
Alright.
does the last bolt go
You can...
redirect it to the one that's still up?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Okay. It might be.
That would be a hit.
17, I don't know.
And that guy also gloops to the ground after getting incinerated.
Wow.
Kerveius is the MVP.
Yeah. No
I
kidding.
don't know about that. I friendly fire.
Your guys' mind.
Well, in Rowan's mind, Kerveius is the MVP of this fight.
I look pretty beat up.
Yeah. Same.
Yenian sits down and starts patting out the fire that's on him.
Do you want... Kerveius, would you like to cure wounds?
Yes, please.
There you go.
How much was that? 9?
9. Yeah. I don't want to burn all of my higher level spell spots just in case. I'm sorry.
Eh. I'll have to deal with it. I just burned all my 3rd level slots.
I'm gonna take a couple of potions.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna take the potion as well.
I'm gonna take at least one potion here.
I think I'll do the same, actually. Man, I rarely use them.
I'm gonna take this. I have a really high one. What do I have here? I have a 3d8 plus 6.
Just normal pushing healing is what? 2d8?
What?
A normal pushing of healing is what? 2d8?
Basic is 1d8, advanced is 2d8.
Okay. So 1d8 plus constitution?
Level.
Oh, level. Okay, so 6. Shows you how much I take them. Oh my god.
I am also going to use my ability, Wholeness of Body, to heal myself 18 more hit points.
Okay.
I can't use that again until a long rest.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself as well. Wow. Thanks.
I think.
Rowan, good.
Thanks, me. Well, at least Kerveius got a better.
Hey, I rolled all my ones out of the way, so I'm good. It's all y'all's turns now.
Nah, I'm okay where I'm at now. How are you still doing?
On a scale of 0 to 54, I'm about a 25.
You're about a what?
On a scale of 0 to 54, I'm 25.
Do you want a potion?
Nah, I'm good.
Do you want one more Cure Wounds?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Because I've got potions myself, so that's why I said don't worry about it.
We could just hope for a long rest soon.
Well, I mean, we could take a
We
short rest.
just
and burn our
started
hit
today.
dice.
True.
So
I'm good to go now.
I'm not. For me and Kerveius, I'm not super confident.
Boop. Okay. Sort of kind of atmospheric. All right, so what do you guys want to do next?
I'll look at them. If they want to sit down, then I'm okay with that. I'm ready to keep going. Seeing as we just started today.
I mean, I'm okay.
Pupper's making a lot of noise. All right, so do you guys continue moving on?
I look to Kerveius and Graven. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to sit down or do you want to get going?
like I said,
Don't.
I'm okay. If you want to push, we can push.
Yeah, I'm fine with pushing. It's just I definitely am going to be more careful.
Let's go a little bit ahead and see if we can find some more to solve later on. Take a short rest. We just started today, so
Yeah.
we'll keep pushing our way down the path.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so you guys pick up your camp and continue or start heading towards the northwest, where the crotchety old man said the book pages he thought were. Someone give me a survival roll.
Do you guys want me to do that?
You're
Yeah.
probably best at
I
it.
think so, yeah.
Yeah. Welp. It's one of those nights. The dice hate me tonight, man.
You just didn't get all your ones out in the beginning. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you guys kind of start wandering around the forest for a little while. You're seeming to have a hard time finding where you're trying to go. I mean, you do stay on the general track of northwest, so that's not entirely difficult. But you guys walk for what feels like 10 hours, and your bodies start to get tired. You probably figure it's time for a long rest.
Yeah, good.
I offer to take first watch.
The cat approves.
The cat approves.
It approves very much. or perhaps vocalizing maybe that the cat wants to take watch.
She'd probably have advantage at night. She's a little upset because I had to rewash her bed because this is getting dirty and the box is kind of missing.
All right, yeah, I volunteer for second watch.
Okay, and then the two of
Yeah,
us.
if we're
will
only
just
doing
sleep.
8 hours, and that's fine.
Yeah, we can just sleep.
I'll stay up first.
Then...
I'm really liking these long rush.
Oh my god.
I know. Oh,
Why?
Well,
What is happening? That's my second one in a row.
guys.
He's just not focused when we're not practicing.
Maybe he was just practicing what he's learned.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm playing around with like an imaginary arrow trying to catch it.
All right. Although you guys don't notice anything odd over the night, you all wake up refreshed-ish and ready to approach the new darkened day. So go ahead and give me some. Hey, baby. Survival check. See if you're. See how lost you get today.
This time.
What was that? You're going to assist?
Yeah.
All right. So does that mean I get advantage?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well,
Better than a 2.
Can I just
Better
take
than a
over for
2.
Rowan?
So does
Yeah,
Roll 20
by
have
all
problems
means.
too, or?
sometimes I think so. Like,
As soon as she says, let's go this way, I go, no, this way.
That sounds about right.
Wait.
the lack of sunlight's getting to me.
I mean, it's a very realistic role. That would happen to people probably.
And suddenly we find ourselves back at town.
I mean, you gotta figure, I'm used to dealing with, like, the sun and trees, and I find my way via the stars and all that crap. It's dark down here.
Next roll she wins. The next one she rolls end up back in the Fey Wild.
We made it, guys. We've made it.
We get so lost.
Through a series of unfortunate events, we actually win.
Did you guys meet Lemony Snickets at the end of it all? All right, so you guys continue to move on for most of the day, eventually coming what looks to be a solitary tower on the top of a hill.
Is this the image that he gave us?
It's something close to it, yep.
Well,
Did he tell us what it was that stole this pages?
A jackalope.
Is that like a antelope?
I mean, he called him a jackalope.
Yeah, that's what he called them.
Is that an animal or is it an insult?
Well, jackalope is an animal, but it could be an insult. Who knows?
yeah, knowing him could be anything.
I'm really curious now. Let's get up there.
All right, so do we knock or do we sneak in?
Let's try and be sneaky.
Yeah.
Wait, we're gonna be sneaky?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
Well, I automatically pass stealth checks.
And before one,
Everyone gets a +10 on their stealth.
I think even at a 1, he'd be at a 20.
Yeah.
22.
Woohoo! 30!
Stealth check, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a 49? No, sorry, 39.
Yeah.
All right,
I looked at Rowan. Did we forget Graven?
here we go.
19. Still really good. You'd get by most people with that.
Graven would roll the lowest out of all of us somehow.
Raven, like, completely vanished.
All right, so you guys.
I do the hand thing where it's like, now you see me, now you don't. I see. No, you don't.
And none of us see him do the hand thing at all.
You don't see anything. He's gone. Gone forever.
So when we get up to the tower, is it just like a door, or is there any windows we can look in?
There are no windows. There's just the door.
I try to stealthily open the door.
I'll be
All right.
behind him.
As far as you can tell, you stealthily open the door.
All right. Can I take a peek inside? What do I see initially?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Since I'm standing right behind him, can I look as well?
Yeah, go ahead and give me also a perception roll. All right, you guys see a few books. There is a stairwell in the back. It goes down and up, as it seems. There's like a dinner table, an unlit fireplace. There's a bookcase. It seems pretty normal.
I look at the others and I say, "This looks like a pretty normal home. Are we sure we have the right place?"
I'm gonna pull Graven out, like just kind of like grab him by the shoulder and just be like, come on out, and like not like move away from the door, but just like on the edge of the door, so that if someone looked out, they wouldn't see us. Go. It's a lot of room in there. Do we want to bring him to us, or do we want to try and sneak through this whole thing and see if we can find him?
Maybe just send one of us in, and the others can stay here as
You said it looks pretty normal?
does to us, all to me.
Why not just knock?
Because bad things can be normal too, Rowan.
So one person knock while the rest of us hide and see what comes to the door.
Yeah, it could work.
All right. So
I mean, it's that or one person goes inside where we can't see them.
You know what? I have an
I like
idea.
either idea, as long as it gets to be me.
Sorry?
As long as I get to be the one that makes the noise, I like either of those ideas.
Well, I have another idea actually.
Okay.
I can disguise myself as the watcher, the one that told us to get the pages, and I could potentially just ask him.
But
I don't know, this thing stole the pages.
Yeah, but maybe maybe he would be more reluctant to give it to the person that he stole them from.
I mean,
Maybe.
if he stole them from the person, then I don't think seeing the person would.
Bring them
but
out.
it's a he said she said thing, right? Because he says,
Which is why we should knock and find out.
all right, I vote for the knocking thing.
I walk over to the door.
All right, you walk over to the door.
I look at the rest of the party, like expectantly, like, are you guys gonna hide?
Yeah, I hide.
I go hide.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace on?
Yeah. It's up for an hour.
I close the door and then knock on it.
All right, you don't seem to get much of a response. The knock just kind of echoes out into the room.
I open the door.
You open the door.
Do I see the exact same thing?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna walk in. Like, I'm gonna look back at the party. I'm gonna walk in. And is there any pans around or anything? Like pots and pans?
Oh yeah, you see a normal kitchen off to the side.
I'm going to pick up one of the pans and throw it on the ground. And just go, oops.
All right, so you pick up this pen, you throw it on the ground all willy-nilly with a fake oops coming out your mouth like a lion son of a bee. The pot clangs and clangs across the floor, making a decent racket. Any normal person that would be here,
I'm gonna lay down on the floor.
spooked by it. Yeah, you lay down on the floor, and as far as you can tell, no one comes to answer.
I just come out of hiding and go into the house. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
I grab the pan again, and I throw it down the steps. Hello?
I'm just looking at Rowan very like, what the?
Yeah, at this point, I'm in the house. I'm looking at Yenian, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Rowan
Yeah,
is just. Rowan is looking at Kerveius like a disappointed mother, like, oh my god, what the hell?
Twice.
Yeah, the pan just flies down the stairs, echoing as it bumps against the walls and the stairs, eventually coming to a stop as it hits the bottom floor.
I can't let these kids go anywhere.
Still no response.
As far as you can tell.
I don't know if he's not here, if he just doesn't want to see me. Oh my god. I kind of want to just wreck this guy's house. But I don't know if it's the evil person or not.
You gotta leave your temporary barbarian character behind.
I'm gonna look at Graven and tell him, like, motion everybody else inside. Or, like, at least go to the door. And I'm gonna poke my head, like, just look down the stairs and look up the stairs.
I'm gonna walk into the house at this point, or the tower at this point.
Following
Okay, who's the last in?
me.
Okay, so as Kerveius crosses the thresholds,
Jump out.
you notice first, Yenian falls to the ground, Graven falls to the ground, Rowan falls to the ground, and then lastly, you fall to the ground.
I'm standing by the stairs. Do the stairs collapse? Or
No, you all just fall to the ground, asleep.
Like, asleep?
But elves are immune.
Wait.
Yeah,
we're all elves. Is this like a no saving throw?
No save and throw. This is one of those strange effects.
Okay.
And we're asleep?
As far as you can tell,
Last
it's a
thought,
little
as I go
little
unconscious,
weird.
son of
You're not entirely asleep. You still have some consciousness about you.
Oh, it's like sleep paralysis. No!
All right. So as the world kind of fades in and out, let's go with Graven first. Graven, you wake up here. Everything's a little groggy. The world's a little strange. But as you kind of wake up, you're sitting at the table. You see your brother across from the table, and you see your mother making what looks to be a normal family dinner for evening dinner.
How old are they?
You seem to be your current age.
Huh.
Your brother looks at you with a somewhat comical look. He's like, bro, you could just take a nap up in your bed if you want.
I say, no, I'm fine. I think.
All right, well, Mom's making us dinner. Glad we never took that job back in the city, huh?
Yeah. Do you remember what job it was?
Yeah, it was something about going in some rich guy's house. You said you had a bad feeling, so I decided to listen to you.
Huh. Yeah.
So, what do you do at this strange, slightly unnerving sight?
Sorry, my thing keeps cutting out. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was having technical issues.
It's okay.
I just look at him with this weird look. I'm like, am I okay? Do I seem okay?
Everything's a little fuzzy, a little weird, kind of.
Sorry, no, I'm asking him that. Like, I verbally say that.
Yeah, your brother looks at you. He's like, dude, you're fine. You feeling okay?
I mean, ish.
Well, okay. I mean, Mom is making dinner, so, I guess she'll probably want you to be down here for that. But if you want to go take a nap or something, that's fine.
If it would, I just so happens I forgot where my room was. Would you happen to know where it is?
Yeah, sure, no problem. As you ask him that question, he leads you back to where your room should be.
All right. I go in my room and then I shut the door.
Yep.
And then I start thinking, like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, you try to remember what just happened. As you remember back, you remember that job your old boss talked to you about. You decided it probably wasn't a good idea, and despite your brother's protests, he did eventually listen to you. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so the memory of your brother actually saying, yeah, okay, let's not do this job, I trust you, bro, is slightly fuzzy, as if almost it's not supposed to be there, but it still feels kind of natural.
But I feel like something's weird.
Something is definitely weird.
I start looking in my room for clues about, like, potential, like, activities I've done recently or something similar.
Yeah, so you start rooting around your room. As you reach out for something, it feels almost plasticky. Not like it's almost not entirely there.
But I can still physically take it.
Yeah, you pick it up. It kind of like doesn't reflect the light in your room correctly. It's a little off color. It's a little blurry as you try to look at it and try to remember exactly where this object is from.
I put it back down and I start thinking. Can I do I have any perception of the time right now?
It seems to be close to dinner time.
No, I meant like actual time. Like, is it like what year, what season?
It looks to be about winter. I don't know. I never gave you guys an actual year date, so let's say it's 1683.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go back down to see my brother.
All right, so you headed back down the stairs. Your brother's there cooking what smells like an all right meal. Your brother's at the table talking with your mom, joking about like a quick little delivery contract you did today.
I ask him, so mom's okay with what we're doing?
Why wouldn't you? We're just taking things back and forth for legitimate customers.
Oh, well then. This is gonna sound a bit weird, but I think that something's wrong.
Nah, bro, nothing's wrong. You know, we didn't take that job, and we're doing legitimate business things.
Yeah, but you say that, but I feel like when you told me that when we decided to not take the job, I can't seem to think straight when I think about that. Like I can't seem to remember it all that well, if you know what I mean.
All right, roll me another wisdom saving throw. 10. All right, good. Yeah, your brother's face kind of gets a little more blurry. Your mom kind of starts dissolving into the background just a little bit. He's like, it suddenly starts not sounding like your brother. It kind of sounds like a memory of what you think your brother sounds like. And he's like, nah, bro, nah. Remember, he said, why don't you guys do this one last job for me? And I was like, yeah, totally, let's do it. And you were like, nah. And I was like, okay.
No, I don't really remember that, actually. As I look even more suspicious.
Yeah, as you kind of look at him, your brother's form changes quickly.
Do I have any sort of weapons on me?
I know, but there's like a kitchen knife on the table.
I take note of that knife.
Okay. So your brother's form kind of changes really quickly into what you remember when you last saw him with an arrow sticking through his throat, and he just kind of looks at you, giving you this dead-eyed stare. He's like, why did you leave me?
I had no choice. I didn't want to leave you.
Family. And he just kind of disappears into the wind, and you wake up in a cell. So let's go. Rowan.
All right.
You wake up. There we go. You wake up in your village, smelling the smells of whatever druids do in their time off. You probably smell a bunch of decent foods being cooked. You smell herbs being mashed into useful salves, and probably some potions.
I look around, just sort of. Do I feel confused at all?
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You do feel a little confused. You're pretty sure this isn't the last place you went to bed, but also it still feels kind of natural. Everything is a little blurry and slightly out of focus, but you feel like you belong at the moment.
Am I just in the middle of the village, or am I at my home?
You're at your home.
I'm going to walk around a little and see if my mother or my grandparents are around.
Your mother is there. She is just preparing herself for the day, getting ready to go out and do whatever she does.
I'm gonna approach her. Hi.
Hey, dear.
This is gonna sound weird, but am I supposed to be here?
Of course you are. Where else would you be?
Well, I remember I was planning to leave to explore, and I don't remember coming back.
Well, why would anyone leave to explore when all we have and what we need is here?
Mom, you know I've been talking about wanting to go out in the world for a while now.
Well, sure, but you thought about it and you changed your mind.
Well, why would I have changed my mind?
I don't know. You seem pretty gung ho about it. Gun ho about it. Wow, words. And then you just kind of was like, Mom, outside is a little bit scary. I think I'll stay for a little bit longer.
Right. Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna go for a walk, Mom. And I'm gonna walk away. 'Cause that doesn't sound like me. Like, Rowan feels that's gonna confuse her.
Yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw. All right, it's definitely a little confusing, but you feel like maybe you just forgot about it and suddenly you got that bug again to get out. Maybe it's a thing that you get every now and again to get out and leave, but eventually you decide against it.
Can I walk around towards, I want to walk towards the edge of the village to see what happens. Like, as if I was just walking, Rowan's just walking around thinking about why she would have come back, walk to the edge of the village and see what happens.
Yeah, you walk to the edge of the village. You see a few friendly faces that give you a wave. You see a few people leaving to gather some herbs and some ingredients for the day. Nothing of real note happens.
Can I walk further?
Yeah, you start walking into the forest. It's a nice breezy day. The sun's shining down on you.
Do I see anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
God damn it, roll 20.
Yeah, you look down and you look out into the forest. You see a few of your friends running out through there, getting their things for the day, and you notice off in the distance, the forest seems blurrier than you remember.
I want to try and climb a tree to see a little bit more. I'd be curious about that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a athletics or acrobatics roll. Yeah, you get up that tree, no problem. You even get up to the top of it.
And it just still looks slightly blurry beyond.
Yeah, the further you look, the blurrier everything gets. It kind of seems like maybe it's a little weird. It doesn't really belong there. You're not where you should be.
All right, I'm going to climb down and I'm going to kind of push towards that border there where it blurs. I want to see blurring.
So you head towards the border. At each step you take, you feel more and more uncomfortable, more like, but no, I don't want to leave the village. I belong in the village. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yes!
Oh.
So you can, as that feeling comes over, you like, you know what? Fuck that. That's not me. And the world just kind of shatters around you, and you wake up in a cage. Yenian,
Yes.
You wake up on the floor of your dojo. You see your master before you. He is polishing one of his many weapons. He gives you a sly look. He's like, I put too much power in that punch, I think.
I'll feel my head. Is there anyone sore on my head?
Yeah, you kind of feel your head, and on the left side of your head, it's a little raw. You feel it. You definitely have like one of those underskin bruises.
What am I doing here?
Oh, my pupil! I accidentally knocked you out.
No, you're not here.
Yeah, I'm right here.
No, this place isn't here.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yeah, everything around you starts to get a little blurry. Your master's face kind of slightly deforms. It's not looking as natural as it once was, but he looks at you a little confused. He's like, I think I hit you a little too hard. You were training just a few minutes ago.
No, our home burned down.
I have no idea what you're talking about. We fought those guys off.
But I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. You were right by my side.
Who was it?
Oh, some kind of shadow organization. You know how these things can be.
I don't remember this. The last memory I have of you, you're gone. You went and left.
Why would I leave? I have pupils to teach.
I don't know why you left.
All right, go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's you had an inclination of a memory in your head of you fighting side by side with your master. There were these black cloaked guys who were running around attempting to burn down the dojo, as happens in this kind of culture. Along with you and your master and several other of his students, you guys did end up fighting him off, but as you attempt to remember the details, it's very hard to recall any of the faces. Like, the faces of the guys that assaulted you are just blank. The faces of the students are almost melted. They look very non-human. And even as you try to remember back to seeing your master fight, it's very weird as his normal fighting style, like, it's not reflected in this memory at all.
As soon as I realize that I don't remember him fighting correctly, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to get ready to throw a punch at him.
All right. Roll me a throw to punch him.
Okay. I don't have my magical weapons in this, do I?
You do not.
Okay. 28. And while I'm throwing this punch, it's not necessarily meant to hit. I'm judging how he dodges it based off of what I actually remember.
All right. The memory. This guy. He seems to be rather surprised at the punch, and you just hit him straight in the face.
You're not Shadrach. Punch again.
Roll me that punch. Yeah, you punch him again with your other hand, and the memory just shatters, and you find yourself in a cage. Kerveius. You walk downstairs. You smell the smell of your mother cooking something rather wonderful.
What's the quality of the room?
The room seems to be slightly blurry. It's a nice looking room, though.
I see the money I've been sending you has been put to good use.
Oh, honey, we haven't needed money for a while now. What are you talking about?
The money I send home.
How could you send money home if you've been home this entire time?
And how have I been earning money?
Oh, you've just been doing odd jobs around the town for people. You know, you're useful for that kind of thing. You love helping people.
Not really.
So don't you remember just last week you helped Mr. Old Jenkins repair his wagon wheel with that magic of yours?
And I just look her dead in the eyes like, my magic fixes things.
No, absolutely. What other use would you have for your magic? We don't need to attack anything.
And I just look at my hand and I try to ignite it.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Nice. Yeah, your hand definitely ignites, and your mother seems a little disappointed in you. She's like, I thought we were over this fighting stuff.
I have no magic in my repertoire that can fix things.
But don't you want to help people? All this fighting, it's exhausting.
I don't start the fights.
Well, you could have stayed here a little bit longer, but I guess I don't know how to make you guys happy. And your mother just kind of shatters to the floor in many, many different pieces, and you find yourself in a cage.
My hand's still igniting.
Oh yeah, your hand's still igniting in the cage. Oops, I need to bring myself over there. Boop. There we go. Alright, so you guys find yourselves down. Oops, I would need to be on that one. Down here.
I start calling out. I call out Rowan and then Yenian and Graven's names.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little dazed, but I'm here.
I don't know what that was, but what the heck?
What are the what is the we're all in cages, correct?
Yes.
How big are
How big and made of what?
They're about the size you see on the screen, so just big enough to hold you guys. They seem to be made of some sort of metal, although it's a little hard to tell what
So
kind.
like 5x5.
Yep, slightly bigger than 5x5.
Okay.
Is there like space between the bars?
Just a little bit.
Am I able to shape change?
You can certainly give it an attempt.
I want to try and shape change into a bat so that I can get to the bars.
All right, make me an Arcana check.
While she does that, do I still have my lockpicks?
You do not.
That's what I figured.
In fact, most of your guys' equipment is missing. Also, as you attempt to turn into a bat, you feel like a sharp pain in the back of your head, and you decide to not turn into a bat.
So it's like just big enough to hold us, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna put my back against one side and jump up and kick my feet in the other one and try and like make it a little bit dented so I can move it.
All right, sure. Give me a strength.
Strength roll.
It kind of hurts your feet a little bit. So as you guys are kind of like trying to figure out how to get out, you see a guy walking over towards you guys.
Oh, I flare up.
He's like, I wouldn't if I were you. I wouldn't. And he's just like shaking his finger at you. It's like, man, you elves, it took me forever to figure out how to knock you out. I didn't put you like a strange paralysis and kind of like put an image in your mind. You guys not being able to put to sleep just completely ruined my plans. Well, not ruined, I guess like I still captured you guys.
Why did you capture us?
Because you entered my home, obviously.
We knocked.
That doesn't matter when someone doesn't want you in their home. Oh, I guess I kind of did since I'm going to use you guys for something.
Wait, I was supposed to give you something.
And
Did you get it?
What exactly are you supposed to be giving me?
The note. You didn't get the note?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna reach into my sleeve, and I tucked away notes recently and kept them handy. They're not in my bag. Do I have them on my body anywhere?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna pull one out that's folded. I was supposed to give you this. I'm trying to draw him over the cage.
Yep, he snaps his fingers, and suddenly the piece of paper is taken from your hands and delivered to him. What does the piece of paper say?
It's about an entrance to the Fey Wild.
He reads it over. He's like, you folk and trying to trick us wizard folk. It's funny. It was a good attempt.
The words aren't what's important.
No, I assume you were trying to draw me over to your cage so you could punch me in the face or something like that, right?
No.
Okay. I saw your dreams. That's how you got out. It's not really dreams.
Show it to Graven. Graven can show you.
And he snaps his fingers. The paper just kind of like waves in the middle of the air, and Graven, you're shown the piece of paper.
Is he looking at me when he did that to Graven?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
He just gives you a smile. Please, come on. I'm a little smarter than that. Give me credit. I knocked 3 elves. I knocked 4 elves out without the use of magical sleep. I think I know what I'm doing here.
I'm gonna beat you over the head with that pot.
That's not very nice. That pot made some delicious food. Why would you hurt the pot like that?
I'm not saying anything else.
All right, so why exactly put us in these cages? What do you want?
Well, your bodies, of course. Not in the disgusting way. That's gross. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sacrifice you guys.
And you just expect us to let you do it?
I don't see how you could do anything else. How do you plan to get out of your cage without your thieves' tools?
One thing you should know about us is that we always figure something out.
I'm sure you do.
Aww.
I attempt to cast Minor Illusion to make a sound.
You cast Minor Illusion. Roll me an Arcana check. You feel a sharp pain in the back of your head. You figure it's probably a good idea to not cast spells in these cages.
Is the cage like a one-piece cage? Like, does it have a metal floor and everything, or?
Yeah, it's got a metal floor, metal top, lots of metal.
Okay, so it's a one-piece.
How far apart are the bars on the cage?
About
Like
3 inches.
If one was missing, would I be able to get out?
That would make it 6 inches, so probably not.
Okay, I'll just keep that in mind.
You'll need to move 2 bars out of the way.
What gear do I have on me? Is everything gone?
You have your armor.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And anything that was like super hidden away inside of your armor.
Yeah, I have nothing.
So, just our armor?
As far as you can tell, yep.
I have no armor.
Do I have my bracers, or is that counting as my armor, or did he take those?
No, he took those off. Anything that was magical, he took
Yeah,
off.
it's magical. Okay.
Do I notice anything in the room that could be of use?
There are some things in the room, possibly.
Should I roll perception?
Sure.
Oh my god.
He has kept this part of the room rather sparse for that exact reason.
Is he just standing there staring at us?
Yeah, he just gives you guys a nice little smirk, waiting for any of you other guys to talk to him. Just in case you have something else to say.
I'm just staring him down.
He's just giving you his nice big smile.
So you plan on sacrificing us?
Oh, absolutely.
Do what?
means?
I mean, do what doesn't matter. In the end, you guys are going to get sacrificed.
Well, I'd like to know what I'm being sacrificed for.
She's just some creature of a legend. Supposed to be super powerful. I'll be a judge of that myself.
Are these cages magical? Is that like... I'm asking the DM, like, do I sense, like, is it the cage that's magic, like, preventing magic, or...
It's pretty probable.
Pretty probable? Can I attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the cage?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Give me an Arcana check.
Ugh.
Oh, god damn.
All right, you feel a sharp pain in the back of your head.
Ah!
Although you do successfully cast a spell, it seems to not affect anything.
I attempt to cast Minor Illusion again.
All right, roll me an Arcana check.
Uh,
All right, you once again feel that pain in the back of your head.
While I'm staring at him, I want to get like, I want to say like insight. How easily could I goad him into attacking me?
He seems to be rather confident that he has you guys captured, so probably not pretty easy.
Not so much like me just insulting him, but like insulting his abilities. Like, does he seem like he would be very confident in himself, or does he seem like if I taunted him enough, he might not so much like walk over and hit me, but do something to me?
No, probably not.
Okay.
He
I want
seems
to.
as his wits about him.
I want to grit my teeth one more time. I want to try B shape one more time.
All right, give me an Arcana check. All right, you kind of feel like you're starting to transform a little bit, but you quickly snap back into your human form. The pain that you felt before isn't as bad.
I want to see if I can message the group and just let him, like, it might be best if we let him leave so we can figure things out.
Give me an Arcana check. All right, you're pretty sure that your message didn't get through. Also, the back of your head feels pretty painful. And he does eventually just walk away as you guys stop talking to him.
I give it about 2 minutes.
I want to try and B shape again. I'm getting out of this fucking cage.
All right, roll the Arcana.
I'm not getting out of this.
Can I melt the lock?
Give me an Arcana check.
Guys, stop with the magic.
It's all we know how to do.
Give me a moment.
Not only
Okay.
does the back of your head hurt, but it looks like the metal itself is almost magic resistant, as their flame just kind of like bounces off of it harmlessly.
All right. Can I roll to attack up the bar?
Yeah, give me an attack. Give me a strength roll. I mean, you're going to attack it. It's literally right in front of you.
Yeah, I just need to hit it.
You don't even need to hit it. You just need to do what you want to do.
What I want to do is I want to make this. Let's see, where is it? One of my open-handed techniques. I want the bar to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away from me.
All right, sure, yeah. So you open hand the bar. You didn't open hand it as strong as you would have hoped, so it feels like this one's kind of stuck in place a little bit.
I'm just gonna focus on that one at that point that I hit it, and I'm gonna wear it down. So I'm gonna go for another hit on it at the exact same spot.
Okay.
Strength check again?
Yeah.
All right.
16, nice. Yeah, but the bar seems to be slightly weakened. It doesn't seem to be a metal with a high tensile strength as you feel the cat putting its claws into your leg. That's great. Good girl. As you feel the bar kind of shake and shimmer a little bit, you see a few flakes of metal come off the top of it.
I'm gonna keep going for it.
I'd
All
like
right,
to give
so-
another crack at the bar too.
All right, so how are you doing it?
Fire. The only thing I know is fire.
All right, the metal once again seems to be just magic resistant as a whole. Give me an intelligence check, Kerveius. All right, yeah. These bars are made of cold iron, which you know in this world to be very magic resistant, just mainly because of the way they're made.
I kicked the damn bar out of frustration.
You kick the bar, it hurts your toe a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna try B shape one more time.
Okay, give me another Arcana roll. All right, you get halfway into whatever shape you were going for, and then you're snapped right back out of it.
I see Rowan do this. It's the bars and the cage and what it's made out of.
I would like to try something.
Yeah.
I would like to try. Are the cages hooked to the ground?
They, as far as you can tell, they're pretty heavy, but let's see what you want to try and give it a go.
Okay, so what I would like to do, there's I assume like a huge stalagmite right there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I would like to do is swing back and forth and try to collect my cage onto the stalagmite. Can I do that?
Yeah, give me I guess this would be dexterity. Give me a dexterity check. All right, so you're kind of swinging back and forth on your cage, and it's kind of tipping a little bit, but you're going to be at this for a while to get any real movement out of it.
I keep going.
All right, Yenian, give me another strength check. All right, you hurt your fist at this point.
I switched fists. I just keep going
Nice.
for it.
Yep. So, Mr. Wizard Boy comes back around. He's just giving you guys all the most disgusting smile you have ever seen in your life. He just kind of looks at you guys. He's like, well, it's been mostly nice knowing the lot of you. I'd say I'd miss you, but I don't think I will that much.
I look him dead in the eye and I say, "You're a dick."
Yes.
I punched the cage again.
All right. And as you punch the cage again, you notice something's head crest the top of the water.
That's a 15. Did the bar break?
The part did not break. Battle!
Battle in cages?
All right, everybody roll me initiative.
Oh my god.
Wait, I have to click on myself.
Oh yeah. Hello? Why can I click? Oh, there we go.
So let's see.
I guess I'll take the 14.
Oh my. 14. And turn. He has a. Oh, they both have a 10. He goes before him. Descending. Yeah, that's correct. All right, Yenian, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing there's no one's near me, I'm gonna punch the bar.
All right, give me a strength check. Nice. The bar is definitely starting to flake quite a bit at the top and bottoms. Who knows what's going to happen next? Kerveius.
Oh, wait. I have 2 attacks around, though.
You do? Yeah, go ahead. Give me another strength check. You hurt your fist a little bit.
I'm not going to blow a key point yet.
3 inches between each bar.
About, yep.
I know, I'm trying to figure out how, like, I've got my character's weight and height in front of me. I'm like, could he potentially squeeze through
let's
6
try
inches?
this. I stick my hand, I go to the edge of the big cage, put my arm through the bars, and try to burn the lock on Rowan's cage. So instead of attacking it from the inside, I'm attacking it from the outside.
All right, give me a Arcana check. The lock on Rowan's cage just seemed to be a little bit melted. Not as much as you would hope, though. Rowan!
All right. I want to try to be shape again, but I want to try and squeeze as much of me through the bar while I'm attempting it.
Okay.
So that if I half change into something small, that maybe I'll fall through as I do it.
All right. Roll me a Arcana check. 16. Let's see. The bars react. They don't really react. So what do you beast shape it into?
A snake.
All right. You beast your form into a snake on this side.
Yes! I'm out! All you guys hear is hissing, but I am out. Shit, do I have movement? Do I still have a movement now that I'm out of the cage?
Yes.
Let me find snake so I see how much movement I have.
It's probably gonna be like 20.
Yeah, let me see here. Speed is 30. That's a poisonous snake. That's probably what I... Only one I have on my list at the moment.
Yeah, poisonous snake is gonna be 30.
Yeah, so I have 30. Let me see how much movement I have. Or let me see where I can get to. Alright, I'm going to slither my little butt back behind Graven, and that's where I'm at the moment.
Okay, Graven.
How close am I to tipping the cage over?
You seem to have a bit to go until it's tipped over.
Do I see any rocks that I can pick up?
Oh yeah, there are probably a few.
I try to pick one up. I have no idea how plausible this is, but can I pick one up that shape into like a pointy end and try to attempt to lockpick it?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Like I said, I have no idea how probable that is.
All right, you're kind of chipping away at the rock with another rock. It seems to be taking some time, but it feels like maybe you'll get there in a round or two.
Okay.
And then this goes, unless you want to do something else.
Nope, that was it.
Okay. And then this boy goes. He just walks over to Yenian's cage, rips the top off.
That's not Yenian.
That'd be Kerveius.
Yep, that'd be Kerveius. I don't know why I keep getting you guys' pictures confused, but I do. I think it's just cemented into my brain that I can't get it out.
Well, I can change the picture if you want.
No, it's fine. It could probably confuse me more, to be honest. All right, so he rips the top. True. He rips the top off of Kerveius' cage and picks you up out of it. Gives you a nice large snarl.
You might be changing your picture anyways.
Yeah.
And then this boy goes and uses Cone of Cold. I don't know why he does that, but he does that. Alright, I'm going to need Yenian and Rowan to make me a Constitution saving throw.
20.
16.
Oh, yeah, also I need Graven to make it.
Did you just confuse me and Graven's picture?
Yeah, that's what I think so.
I did. But actually, you might be in the cone.
We'll say I was in the cone just to make it nice and even.
You would actually be in the cone.
See, you knew what you meant. You just forgot someone on it.
It's true. All right. I don't know why he does this, but he does. All right. So you guys inside and behind the cages take half. No, you take a quarter of this. In Casey, you take a eighth of this. And so does Elysium.
I take what?
An eighth of 27. And
What?
Graven, you take a quarter of the damage.
I put it to an 8 without getting dodge.
Okay.
So it'd be like 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because 3 into... It'd be 27 at 9.
Yeah,
it's
3's like the roundest number that would be close by.
Yeah, basically. And then he looks at himself and at his cages, and he's like, "What was I thinking?" Yenian, maybe this guy isn't as smart as he says he is.
Alright, I'm gonna start punching. Same bar. And 2 punches. Is it broke yet?
It seems to be breaking.
I'm gonna blow a key point for 2 more attacks on it.
Okay. There you go.
Alright.
With your third and final hits, it just shatters.
6 inches. Let's see, he weighs 180 pounds, he's 5'8". Is it conceivable that I could, squeeze my way out through that?
I'll give you an acrobatics or athletics roll.
Alright, that's what I was going for, was acrobatics. So 20 pass?
You're kind of sticking halfway through. You feel maybe you'll get it next time you're able to act. Kerveius, this large beastie beast has you in his hands. What do you do?
Give him indigestion.
You're no longer in the
Nice.
cage.
Yeah.
You're no longer in the cage.
So, Scorching Ray 2nd level, quick in hit, Scorching Ray again. So both at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 shots.
That is a miss. That is it. That is it. That is a miss. Miss.
That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more.
And that's a hit. So you just kind of shoot at his face, figuring that would be the optimal place to shoot. A few of the beams go wide, but 3 strike home, hitting him like in the mouth and the side of the head, and he drops you out of reaction for getting shot. You drop you 15 feet, so
Hanging out of the cage.
2 points of falling damage.
I want to yell at Kerveius, throw a fireball down his throat.
There.
Okay. Can I move?
Yeah, you're prone, so you have to use 15 feet of movement.
Okay, 15 feet of movement, and then I can go. Yeah, I'll move to Yenian.
Alright, you get an attack of opportunity and misses. Oh, Rowan.
I am going to use Call Lightning on our wizard friend.
It should be higher. No, but he passes it anyways, but I think it's still half damage.
Yeah.
410. And then Graven.
I keep working on my rock lockpick.
Oh, but I also have movement, so
Yeah, you do.
I'm just gonna move over to this. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, give me an intelligence check, Graven.
There we go.
Nice.
The
Yeah,
rock pick is viable.
You get your rock pick this turn, and it seems rather viable. I'd even
Can
allow
I-
you to attempt to break the pick this lock, so nat 20.
I'm sorry?
I'd allow you to pick the lock this turn because of the nat 20.
Perfect. I would have asked for it because of uncanny dodge too, so.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Deep Seal.
Yeah, you pop the lock open.
Yeah.
God.
Awesome.
With a rock.
With a rock. I'm that good.
That's
Maybe
glorious.
Made my own lock picks. Okay. What do I do? I didn't think I would get this far. Okay, so do I have my bonus action or not?
Let's say you used it on the lockpick.
Okay. So that means I'll just go towards here. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. And then this boyo goes. He is upset. He just basically walks over the cages, ignoring them completely. And swipes out at the 3 of you right in front of him. The lot of you need to make me dexterity saving throws. Everyone but Rowan. Yenian, you have advantage on yours.
No!
I have advantage?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Fuck.
All right. So he just swings out with his massive sword. Nice. Hitting all 3 of you, although Kerveius, you take half damage. Graven, you take all damage.
I'll have that with my reaction.
Okay. And Yenian, he actually cuts the top off of your cage, injuring you in the process, but you only take half damage.
I'm still stuck between 2 bars.
You are, but he's kind of like cut the top off and like splayed all the bars out a little bit, so it'll be rather easy and a free action to get out of the bars next turn. And then this guy goes. And Kerveius, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes. You failed. You are held. Yenian.
Alright, so for free action, I'm gonna get myself out of here. And I'm gonna go to town on the giant guy.
Too late. Because if it was a spell, I could have done something else.
The 20 plus 8. And yeah, I don't have magical, so. And just for letting you know, it is. These attacks do count as magic, in case he has any, like, defense against it.
Yes. That's a hit. That's a hit.
I'm gonna blow a key point for 2 more.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Are you kidding me? Alright, and then attack damage, so that'll be...
Actually, I haven't rolled my attack without my macro in a while. So 6 plus.
Is damage is plus dex plus proficiency, right?
Just Dex.
Just dex. So just doing one altogether there.
For 12. Not great.
No, it's not.
Kerveius, you are held. You need to make me wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. You are still held. Rowan.
I'm using lightning again on friend.
Okay.
Calling down another lightning bolt. Oh, he fails?
Mm-hmm.
That's full damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sweet.
Do you want to do anything else?
Do I see any of our stuff laying around?
Not at the moment, nope.
Alright, well, let me... No, I don't want to move. Actually, I do want to move a little bit. I just want to move a little this way. I'm gonna move right there. I'm good.
Graven.
Okay. So I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going to move to here so I don't provoke any opportunity attacks.
Correct.
And then I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the big guy.
He chooses to pass.
Oh, all right.
Oh, fuck.
And then it's big guy, unless you want to do anything else.
That's all I can do. I don't have anything else.
All right, so there are 2 attacks against Yenian and 1 attack against Kerveius, but one Kerveius has advantage and hits, and 1 hit on Yenian. So Yenian, and then Kerveius. And then Wizard Boy.
So that's 18
see.
points of damage.
Yo. He is going to cast a spell. Here. Alright. Yeah, Ian.
Okay. Just quick look at the big guy.
Wait.
He does not look like he's that damaged, right?
No, also Kerveius, the hold person dropped on you.
Okay.
And no, he does not look that damaged.
All right. If I grabbed somebody and took us out of an area, would the attack of opportunity technically go on me?
Yes.
Okay. Kerveius, how much do you weigh?
He's relatively light, I think. don't know if I had that written down on the character sheet, actually.
Would it be below 195?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I'm going to pick up Kerveius.
Okay.
I'm going to use a key point for Step of the Wind to disengage from the giant.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my movement and we are going to run Kerveius. So if I start on Kerveius here, just trying to see how far I can take us. 25. I can get us right there. So me and Kerveius are going to be up by Graven.
Okay.
And I don't know if disengage works for everybody I run past, but
It does.
I ran past the wizard too. Okay.
All right, and then Kerveius.
Oh, it's on now.
Gender.
3rd level Scorching Ray, Quicken Spell, and then my last 2nd level slot. So that's going to
Okay.
be 7 bolts, all at the wizard.
Okay.
Pissed me off.
That is a miss. That is a hit. That is also a hit.
This is the last 3rd level one. That misses.
That is a miss.
Now the 2nd level one.
That is a hit. That is a hit. That is also a hit. So how many?
It's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
You pissed me
One,
off.
21.
only 2 miss. So yeah, with your rather pissed off attitude, fire kind of flying around you in a fury, you just unleash hell on him. Only missing twice, but hitting him many, many times. And he falls down a smoldering husk of a body.
That's 71 points
Oh,
of damage.
wow.
As you brought him directly, you brought him directly to his maximum health.
One hit KO.
Nice.
Can we, just for the flavor, Kerveius is like over my shoulder, and he's just shooting off of my shoulder.
Oh, no. And here's the thing. 'Cause here's the thing. No one technically in the group would know this except the wizard because he was in the dream. He was like, I go, I finish fights.
He just falls down a smoldering pile of human. Rowan.
All right. Well, since our wizardy friend is dead, I'm going to shift my lightning bolt over to tall, dark, and ugly, and shock him.
All right. That's a fail. All right.
And I'm gonna move my ass out of here. I'll get right up between the slot. All right.
Graven.
Okay, from here, can I see our items anywhere?
No, you cannot.
Okay, so can I move and then change trajectories as I move? If I see the items?
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to move in this general direction and see if I see the items.
All right, go ahead
I'll
and
make sure.
start moving, and I'll tell you when you can see them.
Okay, so
Yeah, you can see them when you reach that square. They seem to be in this general direction.
okay, so that was 15 feet. So I'm going to move another 15 feet here in the room. And do I see my bow and arrows?
You see what looks to be a large chest here. Yeah.
I open the chest.
All right, you attempt to open the chest. It is locked.
I use my makeshift rock tool pick.
All right, give me a rock tool pick roll. Yeah, you unlock the fuck out of it.
Maybe she's not using that.
It is now the monster's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a lot of you need to make me. Everyone but Graven need to make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oh wait, that was with advantage.
Yeah.
It was actually a 10.
None of you passed, so you all take the full brunt of this damage.
This is a breath weapon, though?
Nope. As he charges forward, pushing you all into here.
Oh.
He basically shield bashed you all.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fuck,
no.
really?
Yeah. 23
Oh,
points
that's
of damage,
not
I'm
good.
down. I only had 19 left.
Yenian, make me a death saving throw. That is a fail. Kerveius, make me a death saving throw.
That's a success.
That's fast. Rowan.
All right. All right, I'm flipping pages real quick. I don't think I can heal more than one person at a time. Oh, fuck.
Talking is a free action, right?
Talking?
Depends how much you want to say.
Do I have to whisper you anything to, like, confirm? Can I say this, or?
I mean, like, how many words is it?
7.
Yeah, it's free.
I say to Rowan, get one, I'll get the other.
All right, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on. All right, who's close? Okay, Kerveius. I'm gonna reach out and touch Kerveius and cast Cure Wounds on him. So you're up. Is he blocking the entrance? Can I squeeze past him?
Yeah, you can give me like a dex check to try and squeeze past.
All right, let me. Nope.
Nope, he has a shield right in your way. You're not able to get past.
All right. Well, that was my action. Do I still have a bonus action, like after bringing Kerveius up? Do I still have a bonus action?
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to take a potion. That's a bonus action, right?
It's a free action.
Okay.
Potion yourself.
I'm gonna take a potion real quick.
Okay.
And
Advanced is
8 plus level.
yes.
Whew, that's good.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll take that. That's helpful. All right.
All right. I pour an advanced healing potion into Yenian's mouth.
Okay.
2d8 plus 6.
All right.
As soon as my eyes open, can I look at Graven and go, "Get me my potion"?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I open the chest and I take out my bow, my quiver, and Yenian's potion.
All right.
Also, hold on. I just realized something.
What's up?
Did we not have... I think we didn't have our potions initially, right? We would have to pick them up from the chest.
Yep, but the roll happened already. Oh well.
Okay.
Oh, fuck! I forgot all about that.
Yeah, same. I was like, I just realized.
I actually thought she already got out of the chest. I was like, oh, Damn, they worked fast.
I mean, it would have only taken a bonus action, so I allowed it.
Okay.
All right, and then Beastie goes. And he is going to attack the two people in front of him. I'm going to roll some D2s. Rowan, you're 1, and Graven, you're 2.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh,
Okay.
Almost
Two
all
on-
on Rowan.
2 on Rowan, 1 on Graven. That's a 1 and a 7, and that's a 5. The 7 hits, just barely. For 9.
It's not.
And this is Rowan?
okay. For 9.
Yeah, you are awake.
Alright. You know what's happening now.
I know what's
so-
happening.
I take the Falcon Punch potion. I kind of scooch Graven to the side, and I'm gonna start throwing punches. Right here.
All right, let me quickly add that to your sheet.
Oh yeah, it changes based on threat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I forgot about that.
Let's add an attack. Oh,
I just want to throw this in there, Dirk. I feel very threatened right now.
You probably do feel very friends. 5. Yeah, okay. All right, it has changed. Stats, go ahead and roll.
All right. Did it? That doesn't look like it changed them. Oh wait, there it did. Yep. Still rolled a 19.
So roll 19, that's a hit. That is unfortunately a miss.
Key point to punch 2 more times.
A miss. And it.
And let's see here. I want him to not be able to take reactions this turn.
Okay. So is there a thing I roll for that? You just can't take reactions. I think
He just
that
can't
works.
take reactions.
Got it. Kerveius.
I'm about to get tapped out. Alright, I've got my last 2 third-level spells, and I've got my last 2 spell points. So I'm burning all that for a 8-bolt volley.
Nice. Let's see it up. That's a hit.
2,
That is a hit.
3,
That is a hit.
4.
And
That is-
21's a hit.
So that's what, 22, 34, 48 so far. Alright, second volley. 13.
25 is a hit.
Critical.
29 is a crit. Wow. It's bound to happen eventually.
20.
get it.
22 is a hit. 16 is unfortunately a miss.
So everything but the last one hit.
Yeah, you just light this guy up, and he seems to be struggling to stand, but he's just still barely on
I'm
his
just,
feet.
like, I am engulfed in flame right now.
So is he. Rowan.
I want to quickly glance over at Kerveius and be like, that is badass. And then I am going to use Call Light. Wait, hold on a second. Retract that. Let me.
He can't hit you if you use Call Lightning right now.
What was that?
That's a Pathfinder thing.
He can't hit you if you use Call. Oh wait,
No, it's.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm,
that doesn't happen in 5e. That's a Pathfinder
Doing
thing.
something different.
If they're behind me, since I seem to be in front, if they're behind me, would they still be affected by this?
I don't know what this is.
Call Lightning. It says everyone within 5 feet of where I hit, or like, the target.
Well, if you hit the
You can choose
direct
to hit.
center of it, you're fine.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, if I hit him, like,
This
on the
thing-
top of his head, is it going to affect
No.
No, yeah, you wouldn't hit
15
anybody.
The thing is
Okay.
15 by 15.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna hit this sucker on the head with
All right.
lightning.
Your lightning comes out of your hands, and you see him standing there a little bit, not quite moving, and then this puff of smoke comes out of his mouth, and he falls over dead.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Okay.
I want to loot the body of that wizard. I want to see what he had on him.
Unfortunately, there's nothing left.
Oh, that's right. You
He
burned
was
him. to death.
charred to nothing. No, the
That's
magical
right,
items
sorry.
survived. Because it does
Oh,
take some
cool.
magical force to kill magical items. He has things on him. He has, first of all, a spellbook. He has some kind of lantern that seems magical. He has a walking stick that seems magical. He has something on his back. And what looks to be some kind of magical firearm.
Ooh.
Also, you see a
Oh.
small medallion in his pocket, but it's a little hard to tell exactly what it is. But it does seem kind of magical.
Medallion and a walking stick?
Once the treasure has been looted from the body of the wizard, Kerveius just stands over the dead body, fires one last firebolt at the target's head, and goes, "Never threaten my family ever."
As you do that, I say, "I warned you. We always get out."
Yeah, he's just super dead. Very, very dead. And as the body of the creature that you murderized just kind of sits there, he starts disintegrating into nothingness.
I'm gonna
Eventually,
reach
the
into
body of the large thing killed disappears.
reach into the chest and get my equipment back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
same.
run back to the, run back to
We
the
all
chest.
re-equip, and I'm just
Yes.
visibly,
Yeah.
I'm visibly shaking furious right now.
Rowan just very cautiously approaches Kerveius. Hey, are you okay?
Just takes a deep breath and kind of calms himself. He's like, "You don't threaten family."
Oh, I'm all with you there. But are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need anything?
I'm good. Just he messed with my mind in a way I did not like being messed with.
Yeah, I got something like that too.
I think we all did.
It was bullshit. No one tells me that I'm staying home. I mean, there was more to it than that, but
Yeah, mine was more heartbreaking than anything. It's kind of weird.
He didn't have the details right in mind.
I think that's what gave it away, because he never got the details right with any of us.
not as smart as he thought he was. Are we still in the tower?
You don't know. You're in a cave, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Is there
anyone write down
steps?
the treasure that we got from this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
first
I
thing
did.
First, I want to take a look at that firearm.
I hand it over.
I want to take a look at that medallion.
I hand that over too.
I look at the walking stick.
By all means, I'm gonna. I want to look at the spell book.
There were just 4 items, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I want other people to make the Arcana roll, so if someone else rolls bad, then I don't look as bad when I get nothing.
There.
Wait, no, there were five items. There's a lantern too.
Oh,
I
that's
want to
right.
look at that. I'm gonna look at the lantern as well.
All right, what are you looking at, Kerveius?
The medallion.
It is definitely magical, but you're not entirely sure what it does.
You know, one of these days I'm gonna get the identify spell.
Probably a good idea.
I don't think that's accessible to sorcerers, though.
I'm gonna multi-class as a wizard just to get identify.
Yeah, identify is not available to sorcerers.
It's also not available to rogues with magic.
Yeah, just take magic initiate.
All right, who
I think
took
it's
the
above the
fire?
first level spell.
Yeah.
Who took the firearm?
I
For
did.
some reason, it's not available to
All right,
monks either.
Yenian.
Wait, no, Graven.
Oh, Graven. Sorry.
Yeah, I took the firearm.
I took the
Sorry.
walking stick.
That's right.
I'd like to inspect the firearm. What would I have to do?
What exactly are you inspecting it for?
Well, for one thing, is it like a pistol? Is it like...
It is a rifle. Breech loaded.
It's a what loaded?
Breech loaded.
Breech loaded?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
That means you, like, basically... There's a... you know how revolvers work, how you pop the cylinder out?
Yeah.
So this breech loaded gun basically works the same. You pop the barrel forward a little bit, put the bullet in the barrel itself, and then pop it back in, like a breech loaded shotgun double barrel. Those are.
Oh, okay, I see. And how many rounds at a time does it shoot?
Just one.
Okay. Are there any bullets?
You don't see any ammunition for this rifle not in his possession at the moment.
Okay, and could I tell how many, like how much damage, like how effective it would be? Like, I would like to, like in general, inspect like what type of damage it does, how much, and whatnot.
It's a little hard to tell without any ammunition. You might want to take it to an expert.
Oh,
Wait and shoot. Maybe it just has unlimited ammo.
You know what? That's a good idea. I point at the wall and pull the trigger.
Yeah, you just hear a click and nothing happens.
Well, it was worth a try.
Can I flip through the spell book?
Yeah, sure. It seems to have some pretty useful high-level wizard spells.
Is it in just common language?
Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
All right, it's in Draconic.
Okay. Alright, well, it's of no use to me, but, does it have any sort of, like, feel to it? Like, you know, I mean,
it's a spell book. Those are actually very valuable, and if you guys were wizards, you could actually copy the spells out of there. Or bards, I think.
It's just wizards. I am not one.
I'm going to look at the walking stick.
Alright, it seems rather good. You feel you might know where you're going when you're walking with the walking stick.
I'm not going to let anybody else know that, and I'm going to make sure that I lead everybody from now on.
Okay.
What was that? What was that?
You'll just have to wait till I upload it to YouTube to find out.
Okay, because I totally missed that part.
And how about the lantern? If I look at the lantern, does it seem to...
Yeah, it emanates like a soft blue light as opposed to the normal bright light of a normal fire.
Does it, like, just consistently, like, it lights consistently, doesn't go out or anything?
Yep, you don't see any place to put any kind of fuel into it. It just seems to be consistently burning.
Nice. Well, my friends, do we want to rest here for a little bit? How are you all feeling?
I feel like I know exactly where we need to go.
Hey, is the orb still in, do we still have the orb? Check your bags.
Yeah.
I think it was in my bag last, so yeah, I checked my bag.
Yeah, it's in your bag.
Okay. That would have been bad.
It's a good thing you got the new box.
We can rest here for a moment.
Take a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we want.
Yeah, I am going to be burning some hit dice.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that as well.
I'll just burn one.
Oh, look
Kinda
at
fun.
you, Mr. I'm okay. Didn't almost die that fight.
Hey, who saved your ass?
I'm going to burn. What is it? It's D6 plus con mod?
So I just have to do this.
Let's see.
This work.
It's con mod per roll, right?
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna make sure that I am at full HP. And I'm still not at full. That's all my hit
Well,
dice.
wait. So, question about the D20 system: does hitting the dot by using the hit dice program, does it actually add the con mod? Or
This one should, yeah.
If you hover over it, it should tell you.
Yeah, it's for me it says 8 plus
Yeah,
1 times
rolling
1.
1d8 plus 1 times 1. It's timesing for the number of hit dice that he used.
oh, okay.
I just did mine manually because it's easier.
That's a shady roll. Okay.
Yeah, that's not great.
Can I burn the last two or no?
I mean, if you want, you can use as many as you want.
I'm gonna burn my last two. That's better.
You get half of them back at a long rest.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, I actually did good on that one.
Oh wow.
I just burned all my hit dice on that,
Oh no.
No.
and I'm better, but like I'm still hurting.
God,
I'll
would
be
you like
I have
to
a-
your wound?
I'll be
I have a
fine.
question for you, Dirk, about this walking stick.
Hmm.
Would it lead me to where I wanted to go, or would it lead me to where I know I need to go?
It needs you to.
So say like because for some reason I thought we weren't at the tower and we still needed to go there. Say I thought that and had the walking stick, would it just leave me to the tower even though I'm already here and not back to the guy's house?
You feel like you've reached your destination.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up behind Kerveius. I'm gonna give him a hug, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
God damn it!
Kerveius
Son of
is
a
the most
bitch.
lackluster hug you've ever had.
He
It's almost like she didn't care with that hug.
he
He
does
feels minutely better.
he does hug back and just whispers in her ear, "Thanks for caring."
I mean, do you need a little cheer up? I can give you a little cheer up.
No, I'm good.
Don't let him cheer you up.
All right. We still need to find those papers.
What anything else in this little cubby space?
Yeah, it looks like this guy's desk full of magic. It's like this guy's magic workspace.
We are going to ransack this place.
I think about the papers with my walking stick and want it to lead me to them.
It feels like it's more destination based and not thing based.
My destination is the paper.
My destination is getting lost in these pages. I need to read them.
All right, yeah, you guys pretty easily find the missing pages. They're basically like on his desk, open, and he was reading from them.
What
I read it.
language are they in?
Draconic.
Damn it, I can't read it.
All
I can
magic.
read it.
All magic stuff is draconic.
I can read it.
What does it say?
Is this fan fiction? What are these pages?
No, you could very easily tell these pages are to summon the thing that he just summoned.
Yeah. So this guy, so that these ripped out pages, they summoned Tall, Dark, and Ugly back there.
I'm gonna go over and look at the pool. And
Cool.
Don't jump in.
no promises. And I want to like, is
I
that,
just
that
go
black
with him.
hole? Like, is that deeper water? Like, or
It quickly seems to be dissipating, as that's where the beastie man came from.
so like it just goes down and there's no water there, or
Yeah, it just goes down, and then like you see a little bit of inky blackness, but the water is starting to slowly fill it back up.
oh, okay, so it's just it's like that's just where he came from, but it's all gonna come back and be flat again.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna jump down that.
I would have grabbed you so fast.
Our adventure next week, you guys have to go to the demon realm to get your friend.
Nope, he's done.
No,
Yeah.
we are not going
Maybe
to
it
do
was-
this.
Maybe it was a portal to the Fey Wild, guys. I didn't know.
Yes, because that demon came from the Fey Wild.
There's some strange things in the Fey Wild.
I'm
All right.
just going to meander this way.
So we have the pages.
Actually, no, I'll meander up this way.
I'm gonna follow up with him. I put the pages.
Okay.
I put the pages in my bag of holding.
I'm gonna point
Okay.
at something in the water and like point it up to Graven. And I wait for him to look at it.
I
Graven, look at that. Look at it.
I stay back from the water, but I try to peek. But I obviously I know what he wants to do.
As soon as he gets off balance at all, I'm pushing him in the water.
No, I didn't. See, I knew exactly that's what you were gonna do.
He doesn't seem to be getting off balance at all.
I dodge that, and then I push, and then I trip him into the water.
Unfortunately, it seems like he didn't get off balance at all, so he didn't push you.
Okay.
I'm behind a wall, so I don't see any of this. I'm traveling down this tunnel.
I call back to the guys. Hey, are you following or what?
Oh, yeah, right behind you.
Yeah.
I took the long bed.
All right, then you guys eventually come to what you think are stairs upwards.
I look at the stairs. Is there a pod at the bottom of them?
There is.
This is the tower, guys.
So this was our mysterious jackalope?
Wait, how far is he from here? Let's just say the bottom of the stairs. Can I throw a pot like 90 feet?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Oh my god, really?
Where is that?
You throw it, your aim's really off, and it hits like the side of this cliff or side of that wall, and just kind of.
I don't know. I thought it was just a matter of getting the papers back. I don't think.
I don't think he's gonna care that we killed him.
I mean, he messed with your mind and threatened your family, you said. So I think he deserved what he got, whether we were supposed to kill him or not.
Okay,
Yeah,
whatever, and I just walk.
Personally, I'm happy we killed him.
Let's.
That was-
Do we want to loot the rest of the tower? See if there's anything else in here.
Well, we got to go up the stairs to loot the rest of the tower, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head upstairs to the rest of the tower. The only thing that seems to be there are like normal tower things. Yeah, you definitely lived here. Like you see, like the first floor is his kitchen and like common area, and the second floor is his bedroom. Anything of worth taking was on him or in the cave.
I'm half
As we-
tempted to burn this place down.
As we leave the tower, I kind of hold my arms up. I will lead us back. Don't worry. And I take off the walking stick.
Yeah, so basically, mechanically, it gives you advantage on any survival checks to get to somewhere.
Okay, I thought it did something different. This might still be bad, guys.
All right, there you go. You guys find your way back to town in the matter of a day. Or sorry, not town. The guy's house.
Over the course of the trip, can I keep working on figuring out the amulet or the medallion?
Yeah, give me. Let's say you get 2 chances. Give me 2 more rolls. That's good enough. Your first one is fine. Yeah. You've never seen anything like this before, but you're definitely pretty sure this is a words. Graven, what did I call your bow?
A relic?
Thank you. It's a relic.
Huh. But I don't know what it does.
You're not entirely certain. You feel you're probably going to need to attune to it first to figure it out.
So guys, this medallion, it resonates powers similar to Graven's bow.
I don't think in character we knew that it was a relic.
That's what I'm saying. It's resonating in similar powers.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Like, that's me telling you in character, out of character stuff. It's all about wording.
What does it do, Kerveius?
I don't know, but it resonates energies similar to Graven's bow.
I take out my bow and I
Like, I don't
Look
think
at
it's
I-
the same. Like, I
look
don't
at
think
it.
it's gonna do the same thing, but it's just like in terms of like just raw power.
If you had more time with it, do you think you could figure it out?
Okay, we saw the last time how long it took me to figure some magical stuff out.
I look at it
We're
and
gonna
I
need,
figure out what it
We're gonna need
does.
like Juniper's help. Oh, God,
Probably
I can't
not.
believe I just said that.
I walk up to Kerveius and I put a hand on his forehead as if I'm like checking his temperature. Are you sure you're all right?
Oddly enough, I do feel warm.
Is that from all the fire? Like, the fire thing was awesome, but you feel like, yeah.
You know
I'm gonna
what?
need someone's help to figure out. this thing.
Juniper is actually very competent.
Yes, but like my relationship with Juniper is just like, oh God.
Should we deliver these pages?
Let's deliver the pages. We'll keep the items to ourselves, and figure out. I'll keep studying the medallion, and hopefully I can figure it out. I may just attune myself to it, though.
Just hope for the best.
Yeah.
See what it does. If you're attuned to it, you can at least tell us what it does.
Yeah. So, and then I can always de-attune to it if it's not cursed.
Oh boy.
So
I put the medallion on. I put the medallion on, and we just keep going.
All right, so you're taking some time to attune to it, or you just put it on?
I would assume since the trip is going to take more than an hour, I would have time to attune for this on the way back to the guy's house.
Okay, yeah, sure. Before you get there, as far as you can tell, just by normal walking around and attuning to it, your DC is raised by 2.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Your what?
My spell save
Nice.
DC is now increased by 2.
Oh,
Which
wow.
you had an object on you that increased it by 1, so this item takes over that object.
Okay,
Or-
so it only goes up. Okay.
It goes up 1, but still it's decent.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I don't really have any. No, I have the fireball. All right. So spell attacks doesn't increase, but the spell DC does. And I kind of look at them down, and I kind of look at Rowan, like, this could actually help either of us.
You seem to have like the better attack spells, to be honest, so why don't you keep it?
From-
Your spells pack a lot more power for their punch.
Hmm. All right, for now.
Plus, you're already attuned to it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so I need to adjust spell save DC. It's not... And we keep walking.
And you keep walking. And you get to his house by the end of the night.
Okay, nobody think about items.
I don't think he's gonna care too much as long as he has his pages.
Even before we, like, as we were approaching, I just messaged to the house, like, we have your items, don't kill us.
You hear in your brains, ah, yes, I could hear you coming from miles away. So you guys enter the house, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
We knock
Yes.
first.
You knock first. The door was already open as you got there, so there was no need to knock. He gives you guys a look.
We hand him the pages.
Yeah, he just holds out his hand, waiting for you to hand him the pages.
Yeah,
He takes the pages. Good.
Yep, pull them out and hand them over.
Yep, he snatches them back. He goes over to the book that they were ripped out of. He just kind of holds it near the book, and the book just kind of sucks the pages back in, and it repairs itself. And he turns the book over a little bit in his hand. He's like, ah. He says in your guys' brain, these pages have been used. Disgusting.
Yeah, we had to fight the thing that he summoned.
But we killed him.
Gladly.
Good. Now, I think I made a deal with you. Do you need to say anything to the guys, to the people in the town over?
Huh?
Doing.
Don't think we need to say anything to them.
No.
We just need to know how to get
I
out of
just
here.
want to get back to the Fey Wild.
All right. And he walks over to a door off in the corner, opens it. Just go in the room.
I walk in the room.
Okay. I walk into the room.
I walk in. Is it like just a normal closet or?
Looks like it.
Okay, I just go in.
Narnia.
And as you guys all walk into the room, he's like, closes the door. And next thing you know, you are here.
We're in Vapido.
We're back in Vappy though.
Okay, everybody else is like looks good, right? Like you can actually see everything on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just taking time to load.
No, I'm fine. I have full resolution.
Yeah.
I
Isn't this the town where I smacked the kid?
Yes.
No, actually, I think it's in this town. You guys have. Oh yeah, it is in there.
No, it's Vapido.
Because
No.
you guys disappeared over here. That's right.
It was Vappy though, yeah.
So you guys like reappear in the middle of the street, kind of apparating there.
That's what mine looks like.
Okay, try zooming out, then zooming back in.
That, or you're gonna have to reset your browser cache.
Yeah. Or you can just go to my Twitch stream and follow there.
Call out.
All right. So what do you guys do?
So we're gonna need transport.
Yeah, I guess Sage is out of question. I guess she's way gone.
What time is it? Like, what time does it seem?
Seriously, just work. Zooming out and zooming back in. What the hell?
Yeah, because I had that glitch happen to me. That's why. That's how I knew about that trick.
Oh my god. It looks so much better.
The sun seems to be setting.
Let's
moment.
get a room for the night.
That sounds like a plan.
I will meet you guys there. I'm not doing anything dangerous. I'm just gonna go ask a couple questions real quick. I'm gonna see if people know where Sage is.
Okay, just don't go do anything stupid. We know we know you.
I'll be right back. Just is there an inn nearby us?
Yeah, there's one pretty close.
Okay. Is that where we're gonna stay?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be back.
And I'm gonna head towards the air docks.
All right, so you head towards the air docks. You find a few people there. Of course, it's ships come in at all times of the day and night, so someone is generally always manning the place.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the guy who looks like he's in charge, and just ask him, "Do you know when last time Sage's ship came through?"
We haven't seen her ship in a while, but we saw her recently.
How recently?
4 hours ago.
Did she leave, or is she in town?
How much is the information worth to you?
Let me find my character sheet. I pull out 2 platinum pieces. Is this enough?
He takes it, kind of like grabs your arm and pulls you into a corner. She went to the underground.
How do we get to the underground?
Get in a lot of trouble. He kind of points over to a door in a side of the building. The side of a building that looks a little old, kind of worn, very used. Just don't tell anyone I told you.
Okay, not a problem. What's down there? Is it just like a bar, or?
It's like the criminal element of the city.
Okay. And I'll give him another 5 gold. Just go, yeah. Your secret's safe with me.
He nods his head and like runs off to do something else.
I sit there and contemplate. Do I tell my party, or do I go in there by myself?
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Do the right choice.
Wrong choice of words.
Can you cut away to them for a couple moments?
Yeah, sure. So you guys are at the hotel motel. Let's give it a name.
Gee, I wonder what Yenian's doing. Hope he's
Holiday Inn.
betraying us at the moment.
This one is called the Sticky Lobsters Tavern.
A sticky lobster. I
Yeah,
love it.
there is a Kenku manning the bar.
How many rooms do you want to get?
We could, I don't know, 2, 4. Does everyone want their own room? Do we want to share
I
rooms?
don't mind sharing.
I don't mind either.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing.
Okay, so 2 rooms.
Sure.
All right, so you walk up to the Kenku who's manning the bar. He gives you a quick look, serves someone a drink, and then moves back to you guys. He's like, yes, hello.
2 rooms, please, for the night.
Yes, right away. That'll be 4 silver, please.
I hand that right over.
Okay. He reaches onto the bar, takes out 2 keys, like, here you guys go. 2 rooms.
Thank you.
Actually, I do have an erranter one, actually.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I should go replace those 2 arrows I lost.
Well, doesn't Yenian say he was going to replace... Maybe you should go find Yenian, because he's supposed to buy you those arrows, right?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think he
Was kind
did.
of his fault.
It's true. Okay.
Did I actually say that?
I think you did. I remember someone saying it.
Someone said it. I don't remember who, though.
I don't remember if it was budget or not.
It was Rowan.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, you know what? It's true. It was Rowan. I remember.
Yes, out of character, I know it was Rowan. In character, Rowan's gonna let you think that Yenian's supposed to be buying them.
Out of character.
Give me
and
an
in character?
intelligence
I
check.
have no idea.
Give an intelligence check to see if a character remembers.
Yeah.
You said that, Ben, and I was like, did I actually tell him I would do that? Because I don't remember.
I honestly do not remember.
Your character's fairly certain it was Yenian.
All right, I
do
get.
not remember.
I listened to the episode 6 times. I think I should have remembered. All right. Well, I guess it was Yenian. I guess I better go find him because yeah, he owes me those 2 arrows. It's 400 gold right there.
All right. We'll get
I
the
said
room
I'd-
situated, I suppose, and
Yeah.
get dinner. Order dinner.
Yeah, we'll get food for everyone, and
What do you, Raven? What do you? Anything in particular you want?
In terms of what?
Dinner.
No.
Okay.
I mean, anything that's good.
Not the cheapest meal.
Yeah. You know, we're kings here.
all right, go find Yenian and make sure he's not in trouble.
Give
Yeah.
me an investigation roll to find him.
Do you want,
Okay.
You and I share a room, or
Yeah, half elves in one and full elves in the other.
All right. Yenian, are you trying to stay hidden from your friends, or are you just kind of walking out, not really hiding yourself at all?
It wasn't so much trying to be hidden from them, but trying to not be noticed as I went into the underground.
All right, give me a stealth roll, just cause.
Oh fuck! Why am I rolling with advantage?
Regardless, it's still a 12.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Graven, you see your friend mulling around the shipyard, and you see him head into a door that you're pretty sure is attached to an underground, because you've seen those doors before.
So I know what it is.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna see him go. I'm gonna wait till he goes in, and then I'm gonna follow him secretly.
All right, give me a stealth roll. I don't actually think that beats his passive perception, but let me double check.
That was a 5 roll. Jeez.
Yenian's passive percept is 16. So here's how it goes down. Yenian, you open the door. You start heading your way down to the underground. You come to the first door. That's the guy said it would probably be manned, but all you see is a splash of blood on the door, and the door kind of hanging open at a very weird angle. You don't see a body. And so you hear someone else coming down right behind you. Your friend Graven pops his head around, probably expecting you to be deeper in, but you've stopped at the entrance door.
Oh. Shh, Griffin. Something's wrong here.
Going to the underground, I see.
Sage.
So I need to take a 5-minute break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think I would need a pee break as well. So
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yep.
I've had to pee for a while.
yeah.
5
Be right
minute
back.
break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are at the door. You very much realize that this door has been ripped off the hinges. It's just, when you see a body, you generally expect to see some blood.
And Graven's behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was saying heading to the underground. I see.
Sage is down here.
Huh. Well, I guess it would be her type to come down here.
Well, the guy told me that there's usually someone at this door. And there's a lot of blood, but nobody. What do you think?
Would I know the underground, the policies? Is there usually someone there?
Yeah, there's usually someone there making sure no one who's not supposed to get in does not get in.
You're right. This doesn't seem normal, actually.
The guy said he hadn't seen Sage's sip in a while. I don't know if something happened to her, but she's the only person who knows where Shadrach is.
And maybe you should investigate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there.
How far away from not Yenian, but Rowan and Kerveius are we? Are we further than 120 feet?
Yeah, it was probably like a 15-minute walk to get there.
Okay, never mind. Okay, it's me and Yenian.
So I'm just gonna, I guess we're gonna be quiet, and I'm gonna push the door open quietly.
I mean, the door is ripped off the hinges. It's open.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk through it quietly.
I take out my bow just in case.
All right, so you walk in. Graven, you would normally expect there to be a few more guards in this area. This is like a screening sort of area where people who are not allowed to carry weapons relinquish their weapons, and those who can just kind of move on through. But you see a decent amount of more blood splattered across the walls, the floor, the ceiling, but no bodies.
No, definitely something wrong. In this place, there should be way more guards.
I think Sage might be in danger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm not that stealthy. How quickly could you follow me while being quiet?
I assume pretty fast.
I mean, if I was to go into like a full out run, he could basically keep up to me while staying quiet.
But no, at that speed, it's impossible to stay very quiet.
Okay, so I won't go into a full-on run there, but I'm going to go just fast enough that he can stay about 10, 15 yards behind me while remaining quiet.
All right, so go ahead and give me a stealth roll, Graven.
Okay.
Okay, you feel decently hidden.
And I'm not stealthy. I want someone to hear me.
Yep. So what are you doing?
I'm just going to keep heading down the path until I get to where hopefully someone is.
All right, so you continue heading down the main path. You don't immediately see any bodies, although you see a lot more blood splashes and slashes, and it seems like a large fight went down here. Eventually, you come to a more common area. You see a couple people huddled in the corners. They seem to be relatively alive.
I'm going to go over to him.
I'm going to stay back.
Yeah, you go over to one of the poorer-looking beggars. He's just kind of sitting in the corner, shaking to himself. He seems to be rather frightened.
What happened here?
At the moment, he doesn't seem very responsive. You just kind of like turn to him and you quickly ask what's going on. He looks at you with like a really blank stare, not saying anything. His mouth's kind of quivering, and you can just see definitely fear in his eyes.
That thing like snap my fingers in front of his face to get his attention back.
Yeah, give me like some kind of charisma roll.
So, I mean, they're all the same, plus 0.
Give me persuasion, yes.
Persuasion, all right.
He rolled a 4. You probably won't roll lower. Yeah, you're good. He kind of eventually comes to and looks at you. He's like, she's insane, man. The big guy behind her just killing everybody.
Sage. Was it an ogre?
No, but he looked like a very large orc. She had 2 swords and just.
Does it sound like Sage?
You noticed, though she never took them out, she did have 2 rapiers on her sides. The one big one, just punching everybody.
You said this guy was a beggar?
This guy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop 10 gold to tell him to get out of here, go find somewhere safe to stay.
He just books it.
And as he runs past him with the pole graven up, it's Sage and Uta. They're killing everybody.
What? Why the hell would they do that?
I don't know. But I mean, you saw me and Uta fight before.
I don't think I can take him one-on-one.
That's
How
I
quick?
yeah, you know
quick
how I
could you make
feel
it
about
back?
these. Sorry.
How quick could you make it back to Rowan and Kerveius?
Well, considering it was like a 15-minute walk, maybe like a 7-minute sprint, and then coming back, it's like it's not for at least another 10-15 minutes.
I think we need you to go get them.
I don't know if we
can't
have
let him-
time.
I can't let them kill people, but they can take me easy. Me and you, there's no way we can last against her and Uta.
I totally agree, but I'm just afraid of how if I go over there and come back, I don't think we'll have time to catch them.
I'll run after them. I cannot run the two of them. I can get their attention and get them away from people, and I can lead them back to you guys.
Are you sure?
I know I can outrun them.
I'm wondering if I'm just checking through my inventories to see if I can somewhat give you something. Do you have potions on you?
I have 2 advanced and 2 regular.
I give you 1 greater.
Okay. Thank you. Go get them. I will make sure everybody else down here stays alive. And we gotta figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay, just don't die on us.
I'll be fine.
I'll be right back. And then I full sprint back to Rowan and Kerveius.
I'm gonna full sprint down the hall trying to follow the carnage of Uta and Sage.
Okay, so you yeah, you probably get there first. All right, so you come across the scene of Uta. Behind him is carrying a large body of mostly broken bodies, a large bag of mostly broken bodies. He has one by the neck as he just slams the guy down into the ground by his face. Sage is putting both of her rapiers into the chest of some guy and kind of puts her boot on his chest and pulls them out while she kicks him down to the ground.
As soon as I turn the corner, Sage, Uta, what are you doing?
She turns to you. Her face is completely covered in blood. She is just plastered in it. She kind of like wipes her rapiers off on the dead guy's shirt. Well, these guys stole the crystal to my airship.
They stole the crystal? Is that why you don't have your airship?
Yeah, it's sort of kind of imploded in a beautiful, yet albeit very destructive way.
So, okay. We thought you were on just a murder rampage down here.
I mean, I kind of have. You see all the dead bodies just carrying?
We thought it was for no reason.
Well, I mean,
What the hell happened?
I don't know. I think those folks who were on the ship kind of found where I keep the interdimensional travel crystal on my ship.
Is that why we just fucking disappeared?
Yeah, that's why. I think most of my crew is dead.
Jesus. So they lived here.
I think so.
You think so? You don't know?
I'm just killing the high up thieves, and she points to like a group of people who are holding over in the corner. They're not really high up thieves here. And like as you look at the bag that Ukta's carrying, she is telling the truth. It seems to be people who are very well equipped, those who have been doing it for a while. Mostly guards of the area, people who would attack them first.
I'm glad you're getting revenge, but I don't think you should go around if you don't know it's them.
Yeah, someone here knows where my crystal is.
Well, you've got Uta there. You can put him in the bag and just carry him. You just have to kill him first.
Yeah, but this is how we get them to talk. You see someone carrying a bag of like 40 bodies, you're not going to be quiet.
How much further down this do you have to go?
Well, I did plan to go all the way to the boss. He's quite a distance away still.
All right, well, the rest of my party is coming. Can you slow it down so they can catch up to us? And I'll walk with you, and I will help you if I need to.
You see her now. She does not look well off. It seems like she's been fighting for quite some time. She's taken her fair share of hits. At the moment, she's probably just running on pure adrenaline only, and any energy that's left is completely sapped out of her.
Okay. Does she look like badly hurt?
Oh yeah, she's bleeding from multiple cuts.
I'll hand her a potion of healing, just a regular one.
Oh, thanks, dear. She downs it. This level, so for 20.
Jeez.
Jesus.
I feel a little bit better.
Now, how far is this that we need to go?
It's probably still a distance.
Okay, let's take it slow. I'm sure they have other ways out of here, but they would have already taken one if they could have. And I'm gonna walk with them, and if anything big comes up, I will help them. But
yeah, she just kind of she sits down. She's like, "I'll wait for your friends."
okay. And I'll sit down with them and just wait.
So eventually, you get back to the inn.
That was
Graven.
fast.
Yeah, Graven, sorry. Shit. Graven, you get back to the inn.
Guys, something's going on. No time to explain. We need to go right now. Yenian might be in trouble.
Of course he is.
Lead the way.
He didn't get himself into trouble. Something might have happened.
Yeah, explain on the way. Let's go.
As I try to catch my breath. I tell them about apparently Sage and where it was in the underground, and as soon as we got over there, there were no one. We were expecting guards and whatnot. It was a lot of blood. Kind of describing the scene.
As you're doing this, do I even want to know why you were looking for the underground?
I wasn't. Yenian was actually going in there.
I'm gonna have to ask him why he was going to the underground.
Apparently to find Sage.
Gonna have to start putting leashes on you. You guys just can't keep out of trouble.
Hey, it's not me. It's Yenian.
It really is just Yin.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, so you guys get back there in about, let's say, 8 minutes. Takes you a decent amount of time to run there. He takes you through the grisly scene of a lot of blood. No injured civilians, at least, but a lot of blood. And eventually you make it to where Yenian and Sage and Uta are. Sage is just kind of sitting on a stool. She seems to be rather injured, and Uta is just carrying a bag of 35 bodies behind him.
Okay, not exactly what I was expecting when you explained the situation. Care to explain?
She looks at you guys, just like, "Oh, hey, everybody!
Hi.
I'm really tired."
Why is your friend holding a pile of dead bodies?
Well, you see, when you guys kind of disappeared
Negotiation
into
tactics.
nothingness and that, I don't know where you guys actually went, but that thing that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just so happens that someone found the interdimensional crystal in my ship, took it out of my ship, which caused a reality-shattering explosion, which I think killed most of my crew, threw me and Ugta into a different dimension, threw you guys into a different dimension. So I came back here, as this is the last place we stopped. I'm fairly certain that the thieves are from this town, so I've decided to come down here and kill all the people who I think are involved.
Well, that's
During-
direct.
During the
I
time
can't
I was
really
sitting with
fault
her,
you for that. No.
could I get a feel if these thieves were the type of thieves that, like, they're bad, like Graven would hate them, or just, like, thieves that are, like, hey, we're thieves. We don't really pick on anybody too much.
Are they just trying to make a living, or are they there just for the glory and be,
I mean, both thieves exist in the world. You have a feeling, though, maybe she was targeting the bad ones. Because it looks like a lot of thievy-type people are still alive and relatively uninjured.
Well,
So, Graven, I think this is a chance for us to get some experience taking out, a group of thieves for when we get back.
for when we get back. Oh, okay.
this town is just really bad because even the kids steal, and I kind of glance at Rowan.
This was not what I was expecting. I was expecting when I came back to you be in a huge fight, and we would have had to pick your ass up. That's why I gave you the greater potion of healing.
Yeah. No, it turned out different.
So I guess we should press on and help.
Well, if that's what you want to do, but I'm actually really tired, but let's go. And that's where I'll end tonight because I don't have the map up that I want.
Oh,
It's a really, really cool but awkward looking map because I have no idea how big it is.
Alright, well, if that is the session for tonight, I will at least stop the stream.
before the session ends, I just want to grab the potion back from Yenian, please.
Okay. Also, hooray, you're level 7 now.
Oh,
okay.
fun.
We'll end the stream on that. We've hit level 7. See you all next week.
Woohoo!